Hey, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
My name's Michael.
And I'm Sam. I lead our Breakaway program for our middle school students at our Orion campus.
This is not our Orion campus.
This is not it. You couldn't tell, we're not where we normally are. Reason being, Michael got locked out of his house.
I did not get locked out of my house.
Is it because we're locked out of the church?
No, it's not because we're locked out of the church either. We're not, well, actually, we are kind of locked out of the church. No, we're social distancing, right? We want to make sure that everybody stays safe. Also, we didn't want to shoot alone. Kind of like when you're playing Fortnite, and it's so much more fun when you're playing with your friends because you don't want to like play alone.
You don't want to go solo. You want to be in a squad. But
duos at the minimum.
I feel like you're emphasizing the alone. Alone.
Like it means something? Yeah.
Like it means something.
Kind of like when you're in the airplane and they keep emphasizing the oxygen's gonna come down in the case of an emergency. It just kind of gives you the idea that an emergency is going to happen.
What you're saying is, right now it's a little chilly out here, but at least we're freezing together.
Right. We're freezing together. Last Sunday, we started our new series on Joseph, right?
Yes.
And all about like what to do when you can't see the big picture and you don't really know everything that's going on, or what to do when you don't know what to do. I often don't know what to do or what I'm doing.
Wow.
Or where I'm at.
We know where we are right now.
Next to
but
dumpsters.
We can't tell you. There are
right
dumpsters nearby though.
Yeah.
Due to the COVID-19 virus, all Lake Orion Community Schools facilities are off limits. So this past weekend, our theme with the Sunday stream was talking about the impact that you can have on your family.
Whether you're like watching this and you're 4 or you're watching this and you're my mom, you gotta be nice to everybody, Mom.
And the 4-year-olds. You gotta be nice too.
Yeah, they're not really good at that though.
Share your toys. They're not yours. This week we are talking about how God is with us and what that means.
You know who isn't with us right now, Sam?
I do know, Michael. Most everyone is not with us right now. It's just us, Michael. And there's 2 ladies that ran by earlier, but they're gone now.
I was thinking like more specific, Sam. Someone like specific who's not with us.
So like Will Smith, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, Beyonce. I was just saying the people from the Instagram game I lost last week.
But I'm talking about Kelsey. She's in Studio C. She has a game too, I think.
Woo!
Hey everyone, I miss you all so much. I'm starting to get a little bit of cabin fever being locked up with my 2- and 4-year-old kids at home. We're really happy to talk about this week's game, Michael versus Sam. Let's see who's better. This week we are doing canned food curling. And if that sounds awkward to you, because it is, because we're running out of ideas. Michael will be representing Team Golden Corn and Sam will be representing Team Canned Green Beans. And their goal for the game is to be able to throw them at the wooden target, and whoever gets closest after 4 tries will be the winner for this challenge. Take a look and see who wins the game today.
Sam, Fran, G1 and Michael play canned food curling.
All right, Michael. Here we go. Team Sweet Golden Corn.
Here we go. I don't remember eating corn. Well, now. My car. Start.
Just whistles wide. Want to give it another shot? We got 4 there.
Okay, just practice. Just practice. Here we go. We got this. Best game ever.
Says he's got it. 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
This game sucks. Kelsey needs to get better at making games because these are terrible.
0 for 3.
These things don't roll very well.
Last shot here.
Sam, Franja 1, Team Green Bean.
Cut green bean.
Not French style. Oh yeah, see, it's not easy as you think.
Round 2. Gotta shake up the juices a little bit.
Yeah, maybe that helps. Oh! Oh! You already won on your second shot. Looks fun. funny from this angle. Okay, might as well just insult to injury. And Lord knows there's enough sodium. Oh, you almost knocked the camera over. You're welcome, Troy Campus. Good job. So we are 1-0. That's right. Is that why your last name is Sanfranja? 1!
So, Michael, you seem like an expert in a good chunk of things. Have you ever been surprised with something so strange or unexpected, confusing or bizarre, that you didn't know how to respond to it?
Not sure what I'm an expert in, but I do have a story of being confused. There was one time I was subbing, actually, and it was around January, and I was with kindergartners, so I had to go outside with them at recess, and it was freezing. So I'm out there with these kindergartners, and in the middle of recess, this little girl comes up to me, and they call me Mr. B, and she said, "Hey, Mr. B, what kind of nut is this?" I put my hand out, and she dropped into my bare hand, because I didn't have gloves that day, she dropped a frozen dog turd into my hand. I was so confused. I've never had anybody surprise me with a dog turd in my fist. And I said, "It's poop!" And I threw it. 4 of the kindergarten boys that were around were like, "Where?" And jumped into the snow to try to find it.
Wow.
I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. It was very confusing. So speaking of being surprised, 2 summers ago, we came and woke some of you up at 6:30 in the morning on a summer day.
During the summer.
You wanna play some Frisbee? Good morning. Hi, Emily.
Oh my gosh, what the heck are you doing here?
I just wanted to see if you want to eat some ice cream.
What's going on?
I just wanted to see if you want some ice cream. It's summer. Everybody likes ice cream.
Hey guys. Hey. Hey, get up. It's time to go. Come on.
Romans are coming.
Come on, let's go. Okay. Why are you guys following me? Morning, Drew.
Morning.
How's it going?
Why are you in my house?
I'm taking you to school this morning.
What is going on?
You don't want to go to school today? Well, how about you share a Twix bar with me? You want a Twix bar?
What was that?
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hey, Luke, what's up?
Am I dreaming?
Hey, buddy. Hey, aw, look, you're nice in the morning. Here, I brought you an apple.
Yeah, I don't have any underwear on.
Oh, well, good.
I have underwear on. I just don't have any.
Good, now everyone is going to know that. Good morning.
Jesus.
I brought you an English muffin right here. See this English muffin? I brought this for you. Do you want it?
Jeez.
Isn't that the best way to get woken up? Things are weird. We're throwing cans around in a parking lot because we literally aren't allowed to go into our work building. I mean, we didn't see that coming in January.
There's a lot we didn't see coming since January. And a lot of weird stuff has been happening since January. For example, this has become my main mode of transportation. That's weird. I started playing video games again for the first time in years. That's weird. Pulled out the N64. Got on some Diddy Kong Racing. Maybe you started cooking for your family at home and that's weird. Maybe you started doing puzzles. Or maybe you've started counting squares at home. I'm not talking about hopscotch.
We know what you're talking about.
And this is a weird time that none of us chose. And as we're talking about Joseph, like Joseph's life, so much of his life, he did not choose the path that was kind of handed him.
It's normal to feel anxious, worried, nervous, uncertain, or even powerless right now. And those feelings are valid, but I also want you to know they're not the full picture.
Yeah, and so with the big picture, I think there are a lot of situations in our life, maybe where we do see it, but I also think there's a lot of situations in our life where we don't always see the big picture. When I was in 8th grade, I tried out for the baseball team, and it was the kind of team you try out for, and then at the end of the tryouts, they put the list on the wall. I start going down the list, like 14 guys on the team. So I get to 13, don't see my name, 14. And then it says, please see me. And then it's got 3 guys' names. One of them's my name. And I'm sitting here wondering, what in the world is happening? Did I make the team? Do I not make the team? What's the big picture here? What's going on? Am I about to get taken away in a limousine on a surprise? And so we go to see him, the three of us. It was me and my buddy Mark and a friend Jamie, and we walk over, and everybody, we're all like, what's about to happen? And so he looks at us and he says, guys, it was too close to call. So he had us do like this like little series of like probably 3 or 4 drills. I had no idea what was happening. As you know, I didn't make it. So I ended up though getting to be the manager, or like a manager person for the team. So I did everything, practice with the team and all that. So it was still a fun year. And so it was this crazy process where even though I didn't make the team, I still got to have fun, still got to be a part of the team. Even though we couldn't see the big picture at the time, it helped immensely once we knew, okay, this is like a last minute tryout. He's communicating to us. Now we can see the picture, the bigger picture of what's happening here. I think that helped us a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting how one piece of information or something new, one little bit can change everything that you were thinking, everything you were seeing. It reminded me of Joshua in the Old Testament with the Israelites. He had become the leader of the Israelites overnight, and they were supposed to go into a new land, a new territory, and he didn't know what to do. And so God calls out to him and says, hey, haven't I already commanded you? Be strong, be courageous. Why? Because I, the Lord your God, am with you and will be with you wherever you go. That one piece of information was what was needed to change Joshua's perspective and to also change the perspective of the people. And I feel like it's the same for us right now. Like, we may not know what's happening right now. We may not know what's happening next, but we do know that God is with us in the midst of it. And because of that, we can continue to move forward with courage.
Make sure that you tune in this weekend to the Sunday stream. Breakaway middle schoolers, we've got you at 10:30. Edge High School, we are gathering at 5 o'clock. And we have our Zoom small groups following after that.
Yep, and Edge, we have a Bible study starting up this Thursday at 2 o'clock, a Zoom Bible study. Info will be below. You already know the password. We'll see you later.
We're going to be just fine. Just like all of you. Did you order something from the UPS guy? So it was really helpful, I think, for idiots.
Be nice to your siblings. Be nice to your siblings.
It's a swell, ongoing.
Like my waistline. In quarantine.
Wow.
Can't stop eating the brownies.
My butt hurts.
Right, because that matters. Stop spraying over here.
Maybe you at home started doing your chores for the first time in ages. Maybe you started riding motorcycles. Never heard of it.
Because you're from Midland.